That is really amazing. That is just really amazing. It sounds so complex, but simple,
Yeah, yeah. And
right?
that's the thing. And I talk with my friends. It's something that we all have access to. It seems, great masters
Mm-hmm.
of this seem magical.
Yes.
Um, but I think, and like I've had the chance of my mom teaching me things a little bit, and me
Okay.
writing and learning and reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing that everyone's trying to say is you have access to the now too. Like
Right. Right.
we all have access to this place that is filled with infinite
It's
possibilities.
also a blank canvas, the
Like, yeah,
now.
exactly. Yes.
So it's open to whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is something,
And
man. This
and
is something.
this world is trying to take that away
Yes.
from us.
Yes. Yes.
Has been for a while,
Yes.
but
But we're fighting against it
we're fighting
in our
against it,
own way.
and this is it. This is it. This is us being in the moment together, talking.
Yes.
That's why I love listening to podcasts, because
Ah.
you hear, like, you can feel the moment. When you're
Yes.
just listening to two people talk,
That's right.
it feels good.
Hello and welcome to another episode of MyattJazz. Today, my guest is the magical Mathis Picard. I'm your host, Renee Myatt, and today we're going to be talking with Mathis about his music, his work, his life, his philosophical thoughts, and we're just going to have a wonderful conversation. And listen, as always, if you like what you're hearing, remember to like and subscribe. So sit back and enjoy. Welcome, Mathis Picard.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I'm so excited that you are here. And let me tell you why. Because I met you on the jazz cruise that just happened in January of this year.
Hmm.
And so this is 2026.
Hmm.
And I saw you play. And it was magical. That's why I call you magical. Because your touch was so light, but you're also very creative with the piano. And so, I mean, it just blew me away. Just blew me away.
Thank you.
So, I mean, that's why I came up to you afterwards and said, listen, I got to have you on.
Um,
Because I think that people, listen, you're probably somewhat famous now anyway, but I think more people should hear you and know about you.
well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So the other thing I did in terms of my research, I went to your Instagram page, and there you were talking just solo. You were talking to the audience, your, I guess, people who follow you, and you were talking about opinions and beliefs.
Hmm.
You remember that?
Oh, yes.
So it floored me because now I'm thinking, wow, the person is a little deeper than one would think,
Mm,
right?
mm.
So I was curious, what did you want to convey to the audience?
From that particular
Yes,
post.
yes.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
It's really a pleasure and an honor to be here. And I think it's really
Oh,
good that you're giving this platform so that
mm,
musicians and uh, legends such as Houston Person can share their voice and their spirit, and we can connect with that.
oh,
Um, and particularly for that video, I was
mhm,
talking about dealing with thinking
okay.
as a just thinking in life, and
Mhm,
thinking good thoughts and bad thoughts.
okay.
And as performers, we're always criticizing ourselves,
Mm,
whether it's before a show, during, or after. Right.
okay.
So the easiest one is after. Oh, I could have. Oh, it was like
Y-
that was bad. That was
Yes.
good. And then before,
Hmm.
sure, that with nerves, you can always go through highs and lows.
Right.
But the thing I want to think about was in the moment.
Mm,
And one of the lessons that I learned with music
mhm.
is always teaching me how to be in the moment.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm always interested in the parallels of playing music
Mm-hmm.
and living life,
Oh,
and that there's, for me, so many similarities
okay.
of being, what does it mean to be a better musician? What does it mean to be a better person?
Mm-hmm.
And often I find that those values go together.
Ah,
So a quick one is
sure.
listening.
Okay.
You're better off listening, truly, to listen to someone and what they have to say,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll know what to say, as opposed to just talking and talking, and sometimes space is important.
Okay.
And I'll elaborate more on
Oh,
that.
sure, sure.
But about good and bad, when we're
Mm-hmm.
playing music and we're trying to be in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
if you're trying to be in the moment and you have a critique in your head that's saying, oh, that
Mm.
was bad or that was good, I don't think we're really in the moment
Because
anymore,
you're critiquing
because
yourself.
we're critiquing. And also, who are we to decide what is good and what is bad?
Uh-huh.
There are 9 billion people and points of view
Yes.
on this planet.
Right.
Someone out there probably thought what you did was good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really interesting, that the same moment can be seen in so many different ways. And if the performer's in a bad place
Mm-hmm.
and they're listening more to their own critique of that was bad,
Mm-hmm.
they'll never be able to see that maybe actually, no, that was good what happened.
Mm.
And we don't understand why it was good yet,
Right.
but there's something more happening, and patience that
Mm.
invites someone to have more patience with themselves.
Oh, so you want someone to be kind of suspended in the moment. Is that because you don't want them critiquing themselves? You want them to be present in the moment. So
Yes.
kind of, and I say suspended in the moment.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
like you're in it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all that
And
there should
that's,
be.
yeah, and you're here, and it's great,
Right, right, right.
and it's good, and if the practice is going to be as a performer,
Okay.
we have a concert, and I know there's going to be 90 minutes where I'm on stage and I'm sharing the stage with incredible artists. I want to be a vessel in that moment
Okay.
where I'm just giving what I'm able to give,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what they need me to do,
Okay.
right?
Right.
They need me to be me.
Sure.
And if that's the goal, that means I now have different things I want to do during the day to prepare myself to be open,
Mm,
right?
mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
if the minute I wake up, I start judging things in my day,
Uh-huh.
judging myself, for example, like, oh, I don't like this shirt that I have, it never fits me, or like, oh,
Okay.
that wasn't a good meal.
Mm-hmm.
You're training your brain
Mm.
already to not being present in the moment.
Ah.
And that's what fascinates me about musicianship or artistry,
Mm-hmm.
and doing a parallel with real life.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm focused on trying to be a better person,
Mm-hmm.
a more patient person, and not a less judgmental person with my of who I am and
Mm-hmm.
what I have to give and like my gift,
Yes.
then that will be better off when I get to do my performance later on. And I don't do it so that I can perform better.
Mm.
I do it so that I can play from a place that's really me, and that is enveloped. Is that
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Enveloped with the love that it deserves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like you are, I mean, people, this word is probably overused, but it's your authentic self, I guess.
Y-
In other words, I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, the word is probably overused, but you really, to be present, you'd have to be present all the time,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you wake up in the morning and you're not critiquing yourself and you're not disappointed in what you're wearing, what you eat,
Or the past or the future,
yes.
know.
But that's difficult. So
It's
even
so hard.
so as a musician, right? So how do you do that as a musician? How do you do that?
It's trial and error,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Right. It's getting another chance at it every day, right?
Okay.
You
Okay.
can't, you don't get it perfect every day,
Yes.
but if you get to wake up the next day and you
Mm.
get to try again,
Okay.
that's great. And
Got
I never think I get it.
it.
Like I never think, whenever I think, oh yeah, I got the formula, something proves that formula wrong.
Well, maybe there is no formula.
And maybe there is no formula. And that's more where I am with it. Because there was a time where I was very fascinated with big, what's the word? Declarations. Like,
Okay.
if you're like this, then it's like this. And it's like, oh, that's the key. I
Yeah.
got it.
Right.
But that's never the case. There's always something that shows you different.
It always changes.
We're always changing. And
Right.
sometimes things require more energy. Sometimes it requires less energy.
Right.
And I've had conversations with my peers, with my musical peers about this.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the times it comes down to, well, listen, if you just try your best, if you really just try your best, then you got nothing to be afraid of.
Okay.
If you wake up and I will use the parallel again.
Mm-hmm.
I will try my best as a person,
Okay.
let alone music. I will try my best as a person to be open
Okay.
to whatever the world has to offer,
Mm.
to whatever my body needs,
Wow.
and it's hard. It's, as you
Yes.
know, it's hard. And it's
Yes.
especially hard with distractions,
Oh, they're everywhere.
which they're like everywhere all the time.
That's right. That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so how do I do it? How I've tried to do it over the
Yes.
years, I always have to go back to my mom.
Hmm.
Yeah, my mom is a very spiritual person,
Okay.
and she has spent her life studying different practices of
Mm.
spirituality.
Okay.
She's now a devout Hindu,
Really?
but before that, she practiced Buddhism,
Mm.
and she was Catholic when she was younger.
Okay.
She then is in science, studied homeopathic medicine,
Hmm.
and mindfulness, and all of these
Yes.
different practices. We were the little kids
Okay.
hearing all of this information.
Yes. Yes.
And I was very lucky to be surrounded by someone who really valued trying to get that right. What does
Uh-huh.
that mean to be I read all kinds of books about it. I'm
Yes.
reading a book about Kung Fu. I
Really?
finished it, but they talk about Kung Fu. At its basis, yes, it's for self-protection,
Mm-hmm.
and protection of the people you love,
Okay.
and physical well-being. But at its core,
Mm-hmm.
it's for they called it spiritual satisfaction,
No kidding.
because that's kind of what maybe we're all looking for, is to feel satisfied,
Okay.
spiritually satisfied with the world, where we're at, and feel like we
Sure.
have enough. And all these distractions are telling us you don't have
You don't
enough
have.
yet.
That's right.
You don't have enough yet. So what I'm always looking for is, how can I get to that feeling where I don't need more than what I have, but
Mm.
I'm still looking forward to seeing what's coming.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm grateful for what I have. I'm excited for what's to come, and I'm not regretting the past. And if difficult things happen in my past,
Yeah.
using that to my strength.
Wow.
And those are the kind of thoughts that go about my day, especially if I have to be vulnerable and present
Mm-hmm.
music and my art and myself at the end of the
Okay.
day.
So you've grown up with this thought process your whole life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And so, I mean, do you meditate? Is that part of it?
So what were these little beats today? I
Ah.
do. I do meditate.
Okay.
I've gone through I've started meditating when I was really young. I think
Mm-hmm.
about like 11, 12.
Really? We're
My mom,
talking transcendental
we're
meditation,
talking,
or?
no, just regular breathing meditation.
Okay. Okay.
When I was 15, I
Mm-hmm.
was, teenager, and my mom was like, "You're going to a retreat, a meditation retreat."
She sent you on a meditation retreat?
Yeah, but it was great.
Was
It
it?
was so much fun.
Why? I mean, you're 15. How is
Yeah,
that?
well, it was so much fun because the other people there wanted to have fun, so
Okay.
so it was fun in that aspect.
Okay.
But then what was cool is that we were all learning about this together.
Everybody was the same age group or different?
I mean, it was from like 15 to like 35 maybe.
Okay, wow.
Uh, and there I learned a lot about how to meditate
Okay.
properly.
Mm.
And ever since I've been reading numerous books, and I consider prayer to be meditation.
Sure.
I consider walking to be meditation,
Mm-hmm.
and I consider kind of everything to be a
Right.
type of meditation.
Well, that must mean the music too. Obviously, your playing
Yes.
is a form of meditation.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's something that's been said many, many, many times. I know
Right.
that Wynton Marsalis says when you play, you enter a meditative state.
Mm.
And it's nothing, it's, it's nothing magic. It's
Yes.
this gift that we all have that is
Mm.
being able to be present and to be now.
Is that the same as being in the zone, you think?
Right, I was gonna say the soul movie. Yes, I would say that's being in the zone. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Right.
yeah.
To be able to stay in that all the time.
So that's the thing. Maurice Wyatt,
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and
Earth, Wind,
Fire's
Fire,
creator.
sure. Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, one of my favorite bands ever. Everyone knows this about
Okay.
me. He has a great book about his life, also very spiritually inclined.
Okay.
He described that the spirit is like a muscle,
Mm.
and you can work on it and flex it, and it gets stronger.
Okay.
But if you don't work it, it deflates.
Sure.
And that makes complete sense to
It
me
does.
because if you're like really working on it, it's really strong. However, I don't think it's good to try and be in a meditation state all the time,
Okay.
because that seems like very intense focus at all
Okay.
times. Like I really believe in ebbs and flows. So
Yes.
actually, whenever I finish playing a concert,
Yeah.
I'm chilling after the concert.
Really?
Yeah, after the
Uh-huh.
concert, I'm usually just gonna relax
Mhm.
and yeah, be aware, but I'm allowing my brain to sort of
Take
not
it in?
to take it in, but also to be kind of more cool with myself,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Like, I think it's important to
Because you've just been through a spiritual
a
experience?
spiritual experience that I've been building up to, and
Right.
to give my absolute best, and that requires a lot of focus.
Yes.
That once you're done, you can release. A great way to explain this,
Okay.
the Winter Olympics,
Yeah.
it's on, and my wife enjoys watching the ice skating,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and we were watching some ice skating videos,
Mhm.
and for I guess it's called the single race, where it's just
Mhm.
you on your own on the ice rink, and
Yes.
everyone's watching, and you got your song, and you have to do your dance, and then you got to do the pirouette, and
Yep.
then I don't know how many, let's say that you do 5 like special tricks.
Yes.
If you miss that first special trick,
Uh-huh.
as an athlete, as a performer, how do you not get in your own head?
Mm.
Because you still got
4
4
more.
more tricks to do.
True.
And so that the practice of meditation that I
Mhm.
do is to deal with those kind of moments,
Mm.
to deal with, all right, whether I think that was good or bad, I'm going to let go
Okay.
and be in the present moment. And I think
Got
that's
it.
why it's important
Okay.
for me to do that work, because maybe something goes wrong,
Mhm.
or it's not what I intended it to be. If I was the ice skater, I fell when I did my first trick.
Right.
But you still have 4 more tricks to go. You still have 8 minutes of dancing to
Yes.
do. Are you gonna, if I've trained my brain to stop, look back,
Mm.
regret, and reminisce on what's happened, that's exactly what I'm gonna do on stage.
Right.
And
Ah.
then I can't do to the best of my ability what I dedicated my life to do.
Wow, this is so heavy.
Yeah.
You're a young man to have this kind of thought process.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like, so when you sit around and you're talking with your friends, whether musical friends or otherwise, are these the kinds of conversations that come up?
With me, yeah. Yeah. And it depends with who. Not everyone wants to, but a lot of
Okay.
my close friends love going there because
Yeah.
it's fascinating.
It is. It's something to think about because you're thinking outside of yourself.
Yeah.
You're thinking about
Yeah.
a whole nother, I don't know if dimension's the right word, but it might be the right
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that I think about whatever I'm doing. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if I'm writing a composition,
Okay.
right now I finished writing my new book of Prelude and Fugues, and I think
Oh,
when you saw me play on the cruise, I played a couple of those songs,
okay.
and that's
Yes.
solo piano material that's
Mm-hmm.
all written out,
Yes.
and when I was writing it, you know, I thought to myself, there was a few things I was realizing. First was, I guess I'll go. This line is a stable ego.
Okay.
So, and this is below and this is above.
Okay.
So below ego, it's saying, "Oh, you can't do this. You
Mm,
can't write it," because disbelief is a type of an ego.
got it.
You're still seeing yourself a certain way,
Right.
and it's like, "Oh, who am I to write this?" And then the one above the ego
Yeah.
is like, "Oh, I'm so smart,"
Yes.
And depending on what I was writing, for example, if I was writing a fugue,
Mm-hmm.
which growing up when you learn about fugues is so fancy.
And what is a fugue?
A fugue is a compositional style
Okay.
where you have melodies,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 2 or 3 or 4 melodies
Okay.
that all have a role to play,
Mhm.
and throughout the song, the melodies switch roles.
Okay.
So a melody that was once played at the top of the harmony
Mm-hmm.
is now the exact same melody is now being played in the bass part,
Oh,
and so now it acts as a bass. And so if you keep switching them around, it's sort of a way of saying, look at these melodies, how different the sound is when I just switch up
mm.
the order, how they're stacked.
Now, did you learn this at Juilliard? Because I understand you studied
Yeah, yes.
there.
I mean, it was really explained to me on a very deep level at
Mm-hmm.
Juilliard,
Yes.
by Dr. Kendall Briggs. Shout
Okay.
out,
Shout out. Yes.
shout out. Um, so when I was writing these fugues,
Mm-hmm.
let me, I guess, start with the lower,
Okay.
the under the ego.
Okay.
That you just have to get rid of that. You just have to
Right.
figure out a way to get that out
Okay.
now,
Right.
because it's not fair to yourself.
But it's all negative.
It's all negative.
You never get started.
Yeah, you never get started, and so that's very important to breathe that out.
Okay.
That's a practice unto itself, and my meditation is I'm gonna breathe it out by writing anyway.
Mm. Okay. Just kind of force it.
I'm gonna go against myself.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna practice going against myself. If you don't believe in it,
Mm-hmm.
well, no, we're gonna believe in it.
Okay.
And then after 30 minutes, you're like, oh, actually, that's okay. So that's below the ego.
Got it.
Above the ego, which is, it's as performers, you're always dealing with like, well, I need all right, come on, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show them what I'm made of.
Right.
But with writing for fugues, I could see there was this little voice that was like, oh, wow. Show them how good of a fugue you can write.
Okay.
Show them how complex it could be.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wait a minute. No,
Yes.
that's not why I'm writing music. That's not why I love music.
Mm-hmm.
My first love in music
Yes.
was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Particular song or?
A particular album. I Am. 1979,
Look
which
look at you,
yeah,
1970s.
the first song is In the Stone.
Oh.
Doo-doo-doo, and After the Love Is Gone is on there.
Yes, definitely.
You is You and I.
Yes.
Star, Let Your Feelings Show.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, we were in France at the time.
Okay.
My parents had a bunch of CDs,
Uh-huh.
and I saw the cover.
Uh-huh.
And it's exciting. It
Yes.
looks like bubblegum, and the colors and the image. I was like, ooh, what's this?
Uh-huh.
So I went back to my room and I put it in a CD player and I clicked play, and it just sounded. I didn't know really what instruments were. I couldn't
Okay.
tell you what a guitar was. I
Mhm.
was like 3.5, 4.
Okay.
But I just love the way it made me feel.
Mm.
So when I'm writing these fugues, I
Mhm.
thought, okay, this kid didn't know anything,
Right.
but he loved that. And he loved the way it made him feel.
Mhm.
And it had nothing, it wasn't, he didn't love that because it seemed clever
Right.
or it seemed smart. Just, it made sense here.
Yes.
So as I write these fugues, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to satisfy that feeling.
I see. I see.
And then that was a meditation in itself while I'm writing.
Sure.
To really think, why am I making these decisions as I'm writing? Where is this coming from?
Mm.
And then the fugue became, I called it inner child, because I was trying to honor the inner child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I do things like that all the time.
That is really amazing. That is just really amazing. It sounds so complex, but simple.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
And that's the thing. And I talk with my friends. It's something that we all have access to. It seems, great masters of this seem magical.
Yes.
But I think, and like I've had the chance of my mom teaching me things a little bit, and me writing and learning and reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing that everyone's trying to say is you have access to the now too. Like,
Right.
we all have access to this place that is filled with infinite possibilities.
It's also a blank canvas, the now.
Exactly.
So it's open to whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is something, man.
And this world is trying to take that away from us.
Yes.
Has been for a while.
Yes.
But
we're fighting against it.
We're fighting
In
against
our,
it.
in our own way.
And this is it. This is it. This is us being in the moment together, talking.
Yes.
That's why I love listening to podcasts, because you hear, like, you can feel the moment.
Yes.
When you're just listening to two people talk.
That's right.
It feels good.
Right.
It feels good. And when you see performers be in the moment, that's kind of what we're there to receive. Just to be in the moment.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to check anything. When the performance is good, whether the performance was a movie or the performance was a great sport.
Yes.
After about 20, 30 minutes into the experience, we're all in the moment because we've forgotten.
That's right.
Everything else before and everything else after. It'll come,
Yes.
everything that you felt. But in this moment, it doesn't matter anymore. Now we're just here together.
Wow.
And that's healing.
That is. So do you think people are in the moment? This just popped in my head, which is, people go to concerts and they pick up their phone and they're recording and watching at the same time. Are they in the moment?
They're in their moment. They're not in the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely in their little moment.
Got it.
It's so silly. There's this there's a legend in the music. His name is Keith Jarrett.
Oh, sure.
And he was known for being very against people filming.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was younger, the zeitgeist was like, he almost like it was Mr. Jarrett's fault to be so annoyed with that. But now that I'm older,
yes,
I completely understand where he's coming from. Because you kind of want the person to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Like, to kind of like experience it. Because you might get something out of it.
Yes.
And it's like, I wish you would not do that so you could just enjoy. I literally played a concert the other day. This
Yeah.
lady filmed the entire time.
Did she really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And it's a little distracting for me
Uh-huh.
and distracting for the people behind her.
Sure.
But a thing that deep down in my thoughts that was not sad, but was a shame. It's like, I don't know if she really was even here, during the
Gotcha.
concert,
Right. Right, right. I have this thought. I mean, if kind of a wish list. If I owned a jazz club,
Mm-hmm.
I would confiscate everyone's phone before they went into the venue.
Mm-hmm. That's what Dave Chappelle does.
Does he?
Before his comedy shows.
Yes.
You put your phone in a bag
That's right.
and the zip lock it.
That's
and then
right.
you can get it after the show.
After the show.
You'll be all right. It'll still be there.
It'll still be there.
That
And your
email,
messages, all
everything.
that. That's right.
It will.
That's right.
Yeah, it'll still
That's
be
right.
there.
Because I just think you'd have a different experience. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, I know you'd have a different experience.
I mean, I am the last of the millennials, right?
Okay. Well, wait, how old are you now?
I'm 30 now.
Okay, all right.
And by last of the millennials, because I really am like the gear the last year.
Okay.
I consider me a millennial because I didn't have a phone or internet
Uh-huh.
until I was really like 14, 15.
And so that would have been what year is that? So that would have been
I didn't start using Facebook. I didn't really
Okay.
have a phone, but Facebook,
Mhm.
I would say 2009,
9.
10.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And Facebook back then was very nice. It was like, had a nice lunch with my friends, and then it was kind of not really that serious.
Right.
However,
Mhm.
that's no longer the case.
Right.
And when I got bored, I genuinely got bored as a kid,
Okay. Uh-huh.
And now I feel like we can't even get bored anymore, because if you're bored, then you're gonna fill it up
Looking at your phone.
with the phone.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, man, I wish all of that could go away so we could all feel what it is to just be a person on this planet.
Yes.
Do you
yes,
ever
yeah.
get that feeling?
Yeah, you know what's so interesting? There's I don't know if you've heard of him, Dr. Jonathan Haidt. He's a sociologist,
Uh-huh.
teaches at NYU.
Cool.
And he's come up with this term that certain generations were play children. They went outside, they played.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a generation, probably around that same 2010, 11, 12, where they are phone children.
Mm-hmm.
They have grown up on the phone.
Yeah.
So they don't know what it is like to go outside
Yeah.
and to interact with people because they're interacting on their phone.
And to feel that there's a possibility for something else.
Yes.
Like when you're bored, and when we were younger, and you just go outside and, all right, I'm just gonna listen to the wind, look at those trees, and
Right.
now you're using your own imagination
That's
of
right.
what's maybe happening in the world or what you want to do.
Right.
But that's such a crucial moment,
It is.
dreaming of something.
That's right.
And when we're filling that with other things, which
Mhm.
include toxic things,
Yes.
or just they call it highlighted reel
Mm.
of other people's lives,
Yes.
then we're no longer connected to that dream of like. Now, all this to say, I think it's wonderful that we're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's amazing that we can see what's happening around the world, and we
Yes.
can learn. I'm just interested in our reflexes. Actually,
Uh-huh.
that's something that I'm really fascinated by, is reflexes. Because that's, in meditation, you're aware of your reflexes.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a fugue. Coming
Yeah,
on.
we got a few coming up because the conversation of that was good, that was bad,
Yeah.
might be a reflex or a bad habit that was
Yes.
built over time.
Mm.
So for me, when I realized, I'm more, whenever I'm bored in life or not believing in life,
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at my phone. Is that what we've come to? Is
Yes.
that what my life has become?
Mm.
That I'm just gonna go on my phone because I'm bored?
Yeah.
Seen as like,
Scary.
seen as there's been like millennia of like people inventing incredible things or in leading wonderful lives because what else am I going to do?
Right,
And
right.
so when I realized that my reflex, especially on the road, for example, you're on tour and you're traveling, and instead of just, all right, you're on a train ride for 2 hours, let me look out the window, you can just end up scrolling the entire time
and miss the
and you
whole
miss the
scene.
whole
That's
journey.
right.
You
That's
missed
right.
the whole thing. You missed maybe that tiny conversation you could have had with that person who walked by, who said
Right.
something that, all of these amazing, whether they are amazing or not amazing experiences that are to be had, I noticed that reflex in me. So I deleted Instagram, for example, because I'm noticing that it's taking me away from being
Right.
in the moment, and it's also me trying to fill that moment with something else that actually is going to take away from something that I already had, which is I'm looking for comfort because
Yes.
I'm bored. Can I fill that dissatisfaction with this temporal thing, seen as like we have the tools to fill that void without it?
Right. Let me ask you about an experience, because this is probably a nice segue to it. We want to experience things as humans. So when we talked a little bit about you studying at Juilliard. You had to audition for Juilliard, right? You were how old?
I was 16.
Okay. So are you invited to audition, or you can audition on your own?
Well, both. You send in an application
Okay.
and then you're invited for an
Okay.
audition.
So let's talk about experiences. So now
Okay.
you sent in an application
Okay.
and you get a response back. Invited to audition.
Yeah.
That must be like huge.
It was huge. It was very huge. I was very scared.
Okay.
Because at the time I was living in England. I was in a music
In Manchester?
in Manchester, yeah. Right, Manchester. Shout out to Manchester. And
So you were in boarding school, and so that the notice comes.
The notice comes. It was during that time I was applying for a lot of schools.
Okay.
Right. So in England, I applied for all the schools in London. But seeing that I, really wanted to be in New York, I went for Juilliard in Manhattan.
Okay.
So I sent my application. It was a year early because my school, I had to finish a year early because of finances.
Okay.
And got the letter, come for an audition. I'm like, okay, here we go.
So you had to fly to New York?
Yeah, I went with my dad.
Okay, all right.
Shout out to parents,
Okay.
Papa.
Ah.
Yeah.
Are they musical folks?
They don't play music for a living.
Okay.
My dad used to be in a rock band when he was a kid, and my mom played piano.
Okay.
They love music.
Okay.
I was very lucky that my audition literally was at 8 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, why is that lucky?
Because I was so tired. I didn't have, I was jet lagged and tired. I wasn't nervous because I was so tired. I think if my audition had been at 4 p.m., I would have been like thinking about it. But literally like 6:30, wake up and then go down, and then I'm in the room and hey, but I mean, you do the audition and then you get a call back.
Now, what did you play for the audition? Do you remember?
I don't even remember what I played for my audition.
Well,
probably what they wanted us to play.
Okay.
And maybe I played a composition as well.
Okay.
And then for the callback, they test you on your what's it called again? On your ear training, your reading.
Okay.
And your vibe, I guess. I guess they're all checking out to see if
you would fit
and like that you're not too above or below
Mm.
that ego.
Yes, yes, yes.
They don't want someone who's like, I'm the best, I don't need to learn anything.
Uh-huh.
And it went well
Because you
because
got in.
I got in.
Now, how was that? Because were you back in England at the time? Did you get the letter that you've been accepted?
Yes, it did. Yeah, I
Now-
mean, so here's the funny thing. I was 16 at the time,
Okay.
right? And my initial reaction was I was actually scared.
When you got accepted?
Yeah,
Why?
because I knew that meant that I was gonna go and I was gonna leave my family behind
Oh,
and my life in the UK. All my friends, no one else was going there.
I see.
And I was very young,
Okay.
a baby, really, to be going to New York.
Okay.
And I still wanted to party,
Yes,
right?
yes, right. 16, yeah.
16, and in England you can drink at that age, and
Oh.
at the time it seemed important.
Of course it did.
I'm just being honest. At
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time I was
definitely.
like, oh, but they got Freshers Week in England, and I'm gonna miss that, and we've all been looking forward to that since.
And what is that? What does that mean?
Freshers Week it's like orientation week.
Oh,
And you
okay.
meet all your friends, and there's like parties every night, and
Oh,
then you go
okay.
drinking, and and it seemed like so much fun.
Okay,
I
okay.
was like, I'm gonna miss out of all of that, and I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna be in New York, and I'm not gonna have any money, and I
Yes.
won't. I was kind of very excited and very scared.
Okay.
And I remember my good friend Iyad, shout out to Iyad,
Yes.
who said, mate, if you don't go to New York, Juilliard, I'm gonna kill you. Like, he's like, if you don't go and do this,
Right.
what are you doing?
Mm.
And I that really stuck with me.
Okay.
It really stuck with me. And he was
Ah.
like, bro, like, just go,
Yes.
and that I think kind of also segues with things I've been thinking about in terms of music and life.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping out of your comfort zone.
Right.
And
Even if you're afraid.
even if you're afraid, being afraid doesn't mean it is bad.
Right.
That feeling in the pit
Mm-hmm.
of your stomach
Yes.
is scary, but it just means that things are happening. And so I've had to, with my work and my meditation, is to develop a new relationship with that feeling.
Really? How
Yeah.
so?
Well, now when I feel that feeling, I know
Mhm.
that something great's about to happen.
Ah. Okay.
It doesn't mean I'm going to get hurt or like someone's going to make
Ah.
fun of me or whatever the fear would be. It's
Now that's a different perspective.
yeah.
Ah.
So if there's like a very important gig,
Yes.
and lots of responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
and I have that feeling,
Yeah.
now I'm like, well, something's great's going to
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you just kind of move with that feeling. You
Yeah.
don't try to fight it.
Yeah, well, I gave it another meaning.
Right.
It means something different, but I've had to work on it. I've had to realize when it occurs,
Mm-hmm.
why it occurs, if it's sustained, what it is.
Okay.
Another person, I mean, athletes, again, I love athletes.
Yeah.
Athletes say the same things. Like, whenever I feel that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
great things have happened,
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
Yeah, fear. Yeah.
Yes.
So I had a lot of fear and a lot of joy.
Okay.
The fear was mainly to be so far away
Right.
from my family, and the joy, because it's this thing when you grow up in France
Uh-huh.
or in Europe.
Yeah.
When you think of the States, you imagine these big cities and then Times Square, and you're like, so I was like, I don't know. I saw the pictures. I'm like, I want to go there, but I didn't really know what it was.
Right. You just look at pictures.
It's just pictures. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go there. It looks great. Everyone's talking about New York, right? And
Right.
and that was a journey, getting adjusted.
Wow. So you come here by yourself,
Came here by myself.
and you stayed, I guess, in the dorms or something like that, right?
For 2 years.
Uh-huh,
For 2
uh-huh.
years, and
Wow.
I went through major transition. I think the first year there was I still had both of my feet back
In England.
in
Yeah.
Europe, Like I was there, but not really there.
Okay.
And then the second year hit, and then it hit me that I was there.
That you were in New York.
That was in New York.
Okay.
Like I'd been there a bit more. I kind of understood just how big the city was
Okay.
and who the people were, and
Mm.
then I went back to zero.
Oh.
Yeah, went back to zero. Like because I got depressed.
Mm.
I got very
For
depressed.
that first year.
Well, first year I was in denial.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
first year I was in denial, and I'm like, I'm going back home.
Got it.
And then the second year, it just kind of hit me in a more profound way
Okay.
that no, you're here now, and you're new,
Okay.
and no one knows
No
you.
one knows you.
You
Yes.
know, and you're actually alone in this big city. You know,
Because you had no friends
Yeah.
yet, right?
yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know, there's friends. I make some friends, but it's like
Sure.
I didn't even have a community yet.
Okay.
And you notice community, and you just it's something you want to be a part of, and something
Right.
you want to do.
Right.
And then
Did you think of withdrawing and
no,
Okay.
we were talking earlier with the team here that fortunately rather than unfortunately,
Yes.
difficult moments inspire me to go harder
Okay.
as it pertains to music.
Okay.
You know, if I have like a really difficult musical time or something that's related to the music,
Yeah.
it kind of like makes me angry or passionate,
Okay.
and I just want to like get better at it.
Okay.
You know,
All right. So the depression didn't stay with you long then.
it was never about music. The
Oh,
depression. It was just
okay.
about literally my surroundings.
Okay, the environment.
The environment,
Yeah.
and it just completely knew everything.
Got it. Got it.
And you know, music is what helped. You know,
Okay.
having peers in music and making great friends. Like some of my greatest friends, like Kyle Poole, who was
Oh, sure. Plays with them at Cohen.
plays with Emmett Cohen and Russell Hall.
And Russell Hall, yeah.
We started playing.
You met both of those guys?
Russell was my roommate.
Really?
Yeah. We started playing in bands together, and we started even doing like a weekly set every Tuesday at Smalls.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
And
how cool is that?
it's amazing because we're still the best of friends to this day.
Nice.
And we actually, the three of us, really want to get together and play again.
Yes.
Because I would really like our friendship and our camaraderie is what gave me that feeling of family when I was feeling lost, you know. And I had I come from a big family. I'm one of 5. I'm a twin.
You're a twin?
I'm a twin.
Wow.
A fraternal twin.
Really? Now, does your twin play a musical instrument?
We all used to play in a band when we were kids.
All of you?
Yeah, it was called the Picard 5.
Picard 5. I love it.
But he now does coding.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, listen, that's the thing now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's happy doing that. But my friendship with Kyle and Russell and Julian Lee, and we would play all the time, and that was my family, you know. That was my core in the city, and then it grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and then now I have a very big family.
I'm sure, yes.
in the city.
Wow. And because you live in the city, so you're still in the
I'm still here
at the heartbeat.
I'm still here, and actually, so after my first 2 years in the dorms, I moved to an apartment in Washington Heights, actually with Russell.
Okay.
And we lived there for 2 years. A month before we had to move out, I met my wife.
Whoa.
Who had just moved in the same building. She was on the 3rd floor.
Look at that.
So I just moved upstairs. So I've been in the same building since 2014. So 12 years I've been in this building. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm not a New Yorker yet because
Why?
Because I just have this joke with my friends from New York.
Okay.
All of us who are not from New York, we all wish we were New Yorkers. You know, like we all wish that, but it's just if you're born here, you're just you have a different understanding
Yes.
of life in a way that's really cool. Like my sister just gave birth about 5, 6, 7 months ago.
Oh, congratulations. You're an uncle.
I'm an uncle, tonton, as we say in French.
Tonton.
And he's a New York kid. And we'd be like,
Ah.
well, he's going to be the coolest kid ever. And none of us are cool anymore.
Right.
But the joke is there's like this diagram. It's like, are you New Yorker? It's like, all right, were you born in New Yorker? You are a New Yorker.
Okay.
Were you not born in New York? And then takes you through all these things.
Yes.
And then it says, you're not a New Yorker.
Right.
But 12 years in the same apartment is...
I mean, it's a dent.
It's a dent.
It's a dent.
It's a
Yes,
dent.
yes.
And now 14 years in the city.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 14 years.
So tell me about your name, Mathis.
Me?
Now,
Yeah.
do some people sometimes call you Mathis?
Oh, I've had many different versions.
Now,
well-
where does the name come from? What does it mean?
Well, it's French.
Okay.
I looked it up once just out of interest.
Yeah.
They said a gift from God is what
Hmm.
what it means.
Okay.
I'm not sure of from which culture.
Okay.
But I've been called many different names. I've been called... So when I used to live in England,
Yeah.
my name was Mathis. Mathis.
Mathis.
Mathis. And sometimes the F right, Mathis.
I see.
Hey, Mathis. Or I've had Matthias or Matthias.
I see.
But
it's pronounced Matisse like the artist.
Yeah,
yes?
Matisse.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matisse.
Now, are you named after someone?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so. My middle names are... So I have two middle names. Is Jauna, which is Malagasy.
Oh, okay.
And Jolan is my other name, which my dad wanted me to have that. That's the name of... There's this... French people love comic books.
Okay.
And there was this comic book called Torgal, which is about this guy who went through like different worlds of adventures and like fight giant spiders and stuff like that. And
Okay.
he had a son called Jolan.
I see. I see.
So yeah.
So tell me about this dual heritage, French and Malagasy. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, my father is from Besançon, which is in France, eastern France.
Okay.
And my mother's from Antananarivo in Madagascar.
Ah.
And she came to France when she was 11 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been lucky to go... I was born in France, but
Okay.
I've been lucky to go to Madagascar once and meet the family and
nice.
trying to go back
Yes.
for MyattJazz.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like a big celebration?
It's a jazz festival in Madagascar.
Wow. When is that usually?
October, usually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And no, I mean,
Do you speak French?
Oui.
Ah.
It's my first
language.
First language.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's
Okay.
it's for me, I feel very fortunate to have a lot of roots and to
Yes.
be able to look at the world and to be able to relate to different parts of the world, and I think that's been really important to me in my life. Yeah.
Because you were born in France,
Mhm.
and then at some point you folks.
Ooh, okay, so I can give you the story if you want.
I'll take it.
Okay, so I was born in France.
Yes.
And then at the age of 3, we moved to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
How do you get from
Chicago.
France to Pittsburgh?
My dad wanted to because this is before the 2000s, so it was
Okay.
easier to kind of go and try things out in the
Okay.
States. So
Okay.
at the time, he wanted to try and I think sell equipment
Okay.
that he invented.
Oh.
And so we were in Chicago for a year and then Pittsburgh for 2, where I did kindergarten,
Okay.
and where I picked up the piano. Actually, that's where I
Ah.
started playing the piano in Pittsburgh.
Really?
Then at this point, I'm 5 years old. Then we go back to France.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5 and a half.
Okay.
We're in France from the age of 5 to 10
Okay.
years old.
Mm-hmm.
Then we moved to Glasgow.
Mm.
And in Glasgow, I'm there for a year. And because I've already been playing piano for 7 years,
Wow.
I knew that's what I want to do. And the school that I was studying at, the music program was very, very basic.
Okay.
Like, this is a trumpet. Yeah, this is a music note. And it was a bit of bullying involved there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Like making fun of, you know, the way I look and my accent. It was
Uh-huh.
kind of rough.
Okay.
So my mom was like, well, shout out to mom again.
Uh-huh.
There's these music schools. Is that something you want to do? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
So we went to visit a few schools. And the school that I ended up going to was the one that seemed the most down to earth, because we
Mhm.
went to see some other schools and it felt very preppy. Is
Okay,
that
sure.
like very like
Strict even?
very strict
Uh-huh.
and like in a stone building and like medieval, and
Yes.
you feel like everyone's walking around in their tutors. And
Right.
in the school that I went to, there was like a little soccer car, like the car park was also a soccer ground, and kids
Okay.
were like swearing, and I was like, yeah,
That's the school.
that's the school.
And this is in Pittsburgh.
This
This
is in
in
Manchester.
That's in
So
Manchester.
because we're in Glasgow, a
Ah.
year there when I'm 10, and I
Okay.
joined the school when I was 11.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
And I was there from 11 to 17
Oh, okay.
years old.
Uh-huh.
And then when I was 17 is when I moved to New York,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and been there since.
Uh-huh.
And this is the longest I lived anywhere, so that also can
Mm.
be used for my potential New
New York
Yorker
status.
application
Yeah.
status.
I think you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
I think you're getting there.
New York. I know I can say
Oh,
New
you've been
York.
saying
I
it
can
like a
say,
New
I can
Yorker.
say New York. Yeah, that's
You've been practicing.
yeah,
I can tell
yeah.
you've
I
been
mean, I was
practicing.
talking about my friend Lilius White.
Yes.
She's from Brooklyn,
Uh-huh.
and she'll just give me some of those now and again. Like,
New York.
you want some coffee? And I'm like, I would love some coffee right now. Shout out to Lilius. I love you.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
That's very nice.
coffee. Like, okay.
Uh-huh.
It's a beautiful accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful accent.
Wow. So now you started playing at age 3?
Yeah, yeah. Three,
So
yeah.
you just got on a piano and started playing?
So, because my parents like music,
Okay.
there was a piano at the house,
All right.
a Wurlitz or a piano.
Mm.
And
Now, for those who don't know what a Wurlitz is, you got to tell us.
okay, I think it's American. It's an
Okay.
American piano. They used to make jukebox, I
Oh,
believe, as well, and they
okay.
would make some pianos.
Mhm.
Um, my-
Was it an upright?
yeah, it's
Okay.
upright. Yeah.
Okay.
I might be remembering the name wrong, but we'll
Okay.
find out
All
in
right.
the
We'll
edits.
find out. Yes, in the edits.
Yeah. So I'm one of 5 kids.
Okay.
We're living in Pittsburgh at the time, and my older brother and my older sister. So there's older sister, older brother, me, twin, younger sister.
Got it.
My 2 older siblings were enrolled to play for piano lessons
Mhm.
in Pittsburgh at the Suzuki Piano School.
Mm.
And my sister enjoyed it, but my big brother was, who ended up playing drums, was like, I don't like the way this feels. Before the lessons started, I was already enjoying
Mhm.
doing this on the piano
Okay.
with my dad.
I
He
see.
would do that, and I would do that. And one day, my mom comes back, and my brother is like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I was, well, we paid for these lessons. We can't not do them.
Mhm.
And I just put my hand. I was like, I'll do it. I was like, really? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Now, I heard you won an award at age 10
Mm-hmm.
at Montreal, was it? Montreux.
Montreux, yeah,
Yes,
Montreux,
yes.
yeah.
Tell us about that.
Was
Because
that?
10 is awfully young,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I was young. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Now, this is a jazz competition.
Mm-hmm. Just solo jazz piano competition.
Uh-huh. And so you raised your hand to for that competition too?
I did. I was made aware of it,
Okay.
and it's interesting because at the time is when we were still living in Glasgow
Oh,
before I went to my music specialist school.
yeah.
So I was taking lessons with a gentleman called Jerry Rossi,
Mm-hmm.
who was a piano teacher at Strathclyde University.
Okay.
And he helped me send the audition tape to enter the competition, and they accepted me, and I played the competition. Joe Sample was there,
Oh
and
boy.
they took a liking to this little kid, and
Yes.
they gave me an award, and
Wow.
I've had a relationship with the festival ever since then.
Really?
Yeah.
So every year, are you there?
Well, for that competition, I I tried again twice.
Okay.
Um, but now I come back as a performer.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Wow. Very nice.
yeah.
So 10 years old. That's a big deal because it's a big competition, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think I knew it was a big deal, but also I think I was young enough to not understand why.
Okay.
And I think the people around me were kind enough to just say, just play it, just,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just enjoy the moment. But then
Oh.
when I got older, when I
Mm-hmm.
was like 14 and 16, then my brain was more like, oh, it's important. This is important. And actually, that got me out of the zone.
Got you out of the zone. That's right. Because now you're questioning.
And now I'm
Right.
trying to identify the moment
Mm.
as important, not important,
Right.
good,
Right.
bad, as opposed to it's just a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's hard at 14
It's hard
and
at 14. Yeah.
you,
I definitely learned something back then when I was 14.
what do you think?
Well, I remember the weeks leading up to the competition, my family was on we were away from our home,
Mm-hmm.
so I had a piano, an electric piano I was
Yeah.
practicing on,
Uh-huh.
and I was using the volume to just for the piano.
Okay.
And when I got to the competition, it's like a huge Bosendorfer piano, which are extremely tough pianos,
Okay.
and I just couldn't play it. The
Mm.
piano, you were talking about touch, and
Yes.
that it seemed
Light, effortless even.
effortless.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I had to put in all the effort I could back then.
Uh-huh.
Um, Practice on a real piano if you can. Even if
Mhm.
it's like a upright piano, or
Yeah.
just to get the power from
Mm.
your body to make the sound, to make a good sound.
Oh, I see.
So that was something that was a bit rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then
Gotcha.
when I was 16, I did the competition again, and Monty Alexander was adjudicating, and
What?
he's
What?
yeah, it was full circle because he was on the cruise.
Yes.
And I went to go see Emmett play, and Monty went to jam with him, and I came to see him after. I was like, Monty, you gave me an award when I was a kid, 15 years ago. And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, that changed my life. He was like, oh, that's good. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
full
really
circle.
something.
Yeah, full circles.
So why don't we take a break now? Because I want to get into some other areas before we end it today.
Hmm.
So we're going to take a break now, give us a chance to grab something, use the restroom, that sort of thing. So again, if you're enjoying what you're hearing, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to MyattJazz. My guest today is Mathis Picard. We took a little break, so I hope you had an opportunity to like and subscribe. That's a wonderful way to support this channel. So we're going to pick up where we left off, and it's kind of similar somewhat to what we were talking about in the beginning, which is, and you may have touched upon this, which is, and probably other people have said it, there's a healing power of music. And I think you subscribe to that.
Yeah.
How has music healed you?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we can talk about this on a micro and macro way.
Okay, all right.
Um, Music heals me on the daily
Okay.
and by music I mean like just listening to music that I like.
Okay.
Just if I'm need to move energy around, or like I'm in my head too much,
Mm-hmm.
I put on a jam.
Oh, like what?
Like whatever's on my mind. I
Okay.
listen to all kinds of music.
Okay.
Usually, well, actually, I don't even want to say usually, because sometimes I listen to Ravi Shankar, and
Hmm.
I was gonna say it usually has rhythm, like
Okay.
a dancing rhythm, but also obviously any vibration
Okay.
helps me focus on that,
Hmm.
and that is healing for me because it helps me just get my mind off of things that don't need my mind to be on,
Okay.
right?
All right. Yes.
So that's the very way that it's healing
Okay.
for me, and I know that everyone enjoys music that
Right.
way as
Right.
well.
Do you dance it out too,
I
or?
dance it out.
Okay. All right.
I dance it out, whether I'm alone
Mm-hmm.
or with my wife.
Yes.
Um, you know, it help still in the same context. It also helps me work through emotions.
Hmm.
So if I'm happy
Okay.
and I want to celebrate,
Got it.
I'll put on a song
Okay.
so I
Okay.
can express that happiness.
Yes.
But if I'm sad,
Mm-hmm.
there's some stuff I can put on that
Hmm.
helps me in a safe way maybe live in that space and maybe feel the sadness,
Hmm.
not in a way to make it more intense
Okay.
and heighten it, but just to just be with
Be
that
in it.
emotion.
Uh-huh.
It helps with being with emotions.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
And the other way around, if I need uh for example, sometimes like if I'm now this is more from a musician
Okay.
perspective, if I'm waking up and I'm tired and there's a lot of work to do, I'm on the road,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll play like piano players on my phone
Okay. Uh-huh.
because it does something to my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of like is a call to action,
Okay.
and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. I know.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
like I'll put on some like Barry Harris or Bud Powell or
Wow.
Cedar Walton. It's usually one of those three,
Wow.
or Matt Jamal,
Uh-huh.
specifically playing the piano. Uh, and and this is where we can find a link.
Okay.
These piano players were putting their soul into the music.
Mm. Yes.
That was their practice, to
Mm.
live their music and to put their soul in their music, which means when I play that, I
Mm-hmm.
feel that.
Mm.
I feel the soul that the spirit that
That
they're
that
trying to share,
I see.
and I receive it. And within that is passion. Within that is hope and wanting and grievance. I don't know, all kinds of emotions working together
Mm-hmm.
through this person to give it to you. And because the piano is my voice,
Yes.
I'm able to hear that more so than through drums, because
Mm.
I play the instrument.
Okay.
I can sense these things, and it does something to me where I'm like, it feeds me,
I got it.
and it feeds me purpose and ideas of like I don't know, it does something inside of my spirit where it kind of just like wakes it up.
Got
Maybe it
it.
takes the shape of a piano, and I'm like, here we go.
It's interesting because I've heard some piano players say, Bach in the morning. They have to play Bach in the morning. It like wakes them up or something.
Something, yeah, yeah.
And that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, yeah, and it's different. It's so many different ways of dealing with that.
Yes.
Sometimes Bach in the morning. For me, it's usually Bud Powell.
Really.
I don't know. I
Something about him.
I love um hearing the breath
Mm.
in his music.
What is that? The breath in his music.
The breath in his music is because breathing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, breathing is life, but
Yeah.
it is.
Yes.
And so if you're dealing with an art that has no breath in it, it's exhausting, and it takes away the breath from you because it's not giving breath.
I guess it would be dead if there's no breath, right?
Yeah,
It's dead
and
art.
sometimes, I mean, no diss, but AI is that there is no breath in it.
Mm.
So it is dead in a way.
Mm.
You're not receiving the breath. That's a perfect example
Uh-huh.
of why hearing music played by people
Yes.
is irreplaceable,
Huh.
you know?
Yes, yes.
So music has been a motivator for me to get
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the micro
Okay.
scale. And kind of on the macro. On the macro scale,
Mm-hmm.
as a musician, it's obliged me to look at the longer term,
Meaning,
to look beyond the temporary of just today.
okay.
And if
You mean in terms of your
in
future?
terms of my future, in
Okay.
terms of playing music,
Okay. Okay.
because I want to play music and I want to be involved with
Mm-hmm.
music,
Mm-hmm.
there are certain things that music requires in
Mm.
order to play it. This is my opinion.
Okay, right.
Right. And for me, it's all these things we were talking about earlier, all
Mm-hmm.
of these values and these morals of life,
Mm-hmm.
which include taking care of yourself and your body and the people around you,
Yes.
to resonate music,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I want my music to resonate in the same way that in a way that I love to consume music, which is like, oh man, that really makes me feel better.
Okay.
That's something I'm conscious about in the way that I live,
Mm-hmm.
so that I might have a chance to put that in my music.
Oh, wow. So when you listen to music, do you like sit and listen to music or?
There's 3 ways that I
Okay.
listen to music.
Okay.
There's it's happening in the back and I didn't put it on.
Okay.
There's I put it on, but I still have to do some stuff. And I put it on and I'm listening to it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've practiced listening to music in these different ways. Like one time my practice was listening when I was younger.
Okay.
Actually, when I kind of first moved to New York and I was exposed to so many incredible pianists.
Mm-hmm.
Can you listen to pianists from the past or the present and listen to it for what it is without saying, oh, they're so much better than me, or oh, I can do that.
Okay.
And so I practice just listening to music and trying to just listen to the music. Don't listen.
That's hard because
Yeah.
you're a piano player. So you're listening to another piano player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard not to compare.
Yeah.
That whole ego, below the ego, above the ego.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's difficult.
And that's a meditation. That was a meditational practice where I
That you sit and listen.
Yeah,
beautiful.
and as soon as I had that thought,
Yes.
I would go back to the beginning of the song and try again.
Wow.
And see if I can listen to music.
Wow.
Because I went to school for music.
Yes.
And so it kind of builds this environment where you're always critiquing because you know you're going to get judged at the jury at the end.
Right, that's right. That's right.
It's called a jury.
That's right.
And so that's for me that wasn't so great.
Yeah.
Because that's like not the way I see music.
Yeah. So you created this on your own where you'd be listening, and then if you're getting too judgy, you start from the beginning.
Yeah.
You developed that on your own.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And that developed, I mean, yeah, that was an idea that came from my practice. I was like, well, how can I build awareness? Like, how can I like really get rid of this stuff?
Yes.
This trauma that is whatever it's related to in my life, you know?
So it's like if there's a negative thought, you know what? Let me stop here and let me go back.
Yeah. And let me stop here. Let me figure out why I think I thought that. Let me understand why that's not useful and to see beyond that. And let me go back.
Wow. Okay, that now you're getting really deeper because you're saying, why was I thinking that? Why
Yeah.
was I feeling that?
Yeah.
That's a real deep meditation.
And that's just done by listening to music.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's not
right.
even meditation of now I'm just breathing.
Right.
There's two types of meditation.
Okay.
There's a pointed meditation and then an open meditation. Pointed is when you're focusing on one spot, and then the more open meditation is not focusing on one spot. It's just being in an open state. So there's different types of meditation.
Right.
So that would very much be a pointed meditation. Like, this is a goal.
Yes.
It's not a mental exercise, but it's almost like a type of exercise.
Right.
But really, you don't want to be meditating. You want to be in meditation.
Right. Yes. Right.
Yes.
You don't want it to be like a homework assignment.
Yes, like I'm meditating now. It's just like I'm in meditation.
That's
totally,
right.
exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something. So this may be also part of meditation. I love this mysticism of money. I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it was, first of all, the title was intriguing to me.
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with that?
I mean, I was thinking about money.
That'll do it.
I was thinking about money, and I was thinking of this is an old song.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I see it's on your website.
Yeah, it's a brand. It's part of my new album.
Oh, okay.
You know, my Prelude and Fugues. It's one of my fugues. It's the first fugue I wrote.
Oh, I see.
It's my very, very first attempt.
It's beautiful. I mean, even the video, the footage, the filming of it. Where was that filmed?
That was filmed in Texas, in Austin,
okay.
Texas.
Because you go into this beautiful place and you're
Right?
kind of teasing us with getting to the piano.
Yeah.
And then you sit and it's just wonderful.
Thank you.
I mean, and you composed this.
Yes. That's my little baby.
And now there's like a whole portfolio.
There's going to be 12 of those out.
Wow.
I'm very excited.
And when should we be looking for this?
The album's coming out April 3rd.
This year?
This year.
What's the title of it? Do we know yet?
Prelude and Fugues, Book 1.
Book 1, Prelude and Fugue.
And the next single is coming out March 6th.
Wow, that's next week.
Next week.
Wow. Okay, we gotta get on board with that.
Yeah.
That's like a definite. That's like a definite.
Yeah.
Wow. And so where can someone buy this?
It'll be available for your listening pleasure online.
Okay.
And there will be sheet music.
Even better.
Yeah. If you want to read and listen, I'll be selling the written music.
So should they come to your website or you say online? Where?
Well, all the platforms.
Okay.
To listen to it and to buy it, I will let you know.
Okay. All right. Great. So we will definitely have to pass that on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like really important stuff.
Thank you. It is. It's honestly, this has been my life project for the past 6-7 years.
Well, that's a long time. Why? Why has this been the life's project?
Because first of all, I've always wanted to write a book of Prelude and Fugues.
Okay.
And because it's all written out, it takes longer, or it did. Now it probably take me a little shorter because I've managed to do it.
Okay.
It's a whole process between thinking of the idea, putting the composition together, writing it, then learning how to perform it. It takes a long time to record it.
Sure.
And I performed a few of these and trialed them on the road.
Okay.
And I just wanted to write something that was just me. And I love a lot of music. I love music from all over the world.
Yes.
The roots of the music. Some of it is from the Harlem Stride tradition. Some of it is Chopin. Some of it is U.B. Blake.
Right. Now we got a taste of the Chopin when we're on the jazz cruise.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that was incredible.
Thank you. But that is, I'm always, I'm not a devil's advocate kind of guy, but
Okay.
I'm always like, yeah, but kind of guy.
Okay.
And one of them was playing Chopin. See, when I was in academia,
Hmm.
there was a big importance on playing the music exactly the way it was written.
Okay. Yes.
No, you didn't play A flat.
Hmm.
How could you? You'll never be a great pianist.
I see.
Or these exercises that you were given should have been played like this. But I was always the one to look for the freedom
Hmm.
in music. So I would take the exercises and I would play them in different keys and different time
Wow.
signatures and different accents.
Uh-huh.
And so for me, when I'm playing, Chopin, I'm like, well, I don't think Chopin played this exactly the same way
All the time.
all the time.
Right.
I just don't think that's, and I actually
Mhm.
was reading this interview of Vladimir Horowitz, who's
Hmm.
a well-known pianist,
Uh-huh.
who was saying the same thing, that he doesn't believe that these composers that was the goal,
Right.
right? That's not the
Right.
goal.
Right.
The goal was to write something that's whatever, but then it's malleable. It takes on different shapes. And so it's funny because after I played the Chopin on the cruise,
Yes.
a couple from Poland
Wow.
actually came from me and were like, "Hi, we're from Poland." And I was like, "Uh-oh." And it's like, "Thank you for what you did with Chopin. We're so used to hearing his music so sad, but you
Oh,
brought a little bit of fun to it."
yes.
And
Yes.
I didn't mean to, but that was, why not?
Right. But you're also, you know what, when you play, you're also engaging with the audience. I mean,
Yeah.
you're very demonstrative in your facial expressions, your body language. I mean, you really, embrace the audience, which is, I mean, it's just lovely.
I want to. I
Yeah.
want to. And everyone has their own way of doing that.
Yes.
I don't mean the facial expressions, actually. Like, sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, oh, goodness.
But it was cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And sometimes I like and talk. But one thing is for sure is I want to connect with
Right.
the audience.
Yes.
I actually want to see the audience.
The
and like,
facial, their
yeah,
facial
yeah, and
expressions.
like have like a quick eye contact and
Yes.
look around.
What does that do for you?
Well, the eye contact just allows me to literally connect for a split second.
Okay.
And it allows me to check in, but not in a way like, are you guys having fun?
Uh-huh. Not like that.
No,
Right,
it's
right.
more of a way for me to give you also what I'm feeling, like, as a person
Okay.
here. Like,
And to let the audience know, I guess, that you're feeling something,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Because then I'm sharing like my emotion as a person too.
Yes.
And people connect to emotion.
Well, it's the vulnerability of
Yeah.
it all. Yes.
And I feel like that makes us closer,
Mm.
and I can, and when I look out into the audience and someone is smiling or someone's crying,
Oh.
I'm like, oof,
Yeah.
we're hitting on some emotions right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That must be some feeling too.
Yeah, I don't really, usually I'm probably feeling a similar thing. Like if I'm feeling that sadness or I'm feeling like those emotions,
Mm-hmm.
I can see that the audience receives it too. Some,
Okay.
because not everyone wears their emotions.
True.
Um,
That's true.
yeah.
They don't. Tell me, who is Sandra Fields?
Oh, Sandra Fields. Sandra Fields was a wonderful lady who worked in Aiken and was
Aiken,
Aiken, South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
and she was one of the founders of Joy in Aiken. That is a program that brought arts to this town in Aiken.
Oh.
And she recently passed away, and I went to play for her memorial. But she supported me and my friends, my colleagues in music ever since we first went there in 2013.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she's a huge supporter of the arts. Like yourself, really wanted people's stories to be heard, and so would put me on stages in front of lots of people, and then would also encourage me to teach.
Oh.
Yeah,
So that's the academia part you were talking about. So
yeah.
you would teach down there?
Yeah. But the way I teach is very kind of like what our conversation is.
Okay.
Open, and I'm not gonna talk to you about theory and
Okay.
why the flat nine is better on this.
You're not gonna say this is a trumpet.
Yeah. I love the why. The why.
The why.
The why. Why are we doing this?
Wow.
Yeah, the why is cool.
Do the students get that? I mean, because you're trying to impart something to them that they should be, I guess, open.
Yeah. Their students are usually really happy to be finally talking about this. Yeah, because a lot of the times we're focusing more on this.
Yeah.
Like analyzing and when you're at school and you like paid thousands of dollars for school,
yes,
and you're like, okay, I'm about to go out there. I like to ask them, it's like, so what do you want? You're here at jazz school or classical school, and it's like, what do you want? Like with music, do you want to be a leader and tour the world? Do you want to play in the studio on records? Do you want to write? There's like so many different options of things you can do.
Right.
And what do you want from music?
And what kind of answers are you getting back? Have they even thought about?
I mean, some of them are real, and it's like, man, I don't even want to like play music for
really?
a living. I'm like, okay, that's great. Like, that's good. You know that. I just don't want you to end up in this situation where you're frustrated because it's not what you thought it was. But you can make it what you want it to be with music. If you want it to be your hobby, but even though it's your hobby, you want to be dedicated to it and create, then that's great.
I see. I see.
Like, if someone tells me that, it's not really happened. I've not really had anyone tell me they want to make music to make money. I don't think that's ever.
Okay. Well, there's always the starving musician.
Yeah. And for that, that's a conversation. That's like a whole other conversation. But you also don't have to be starving.
Okay.
To.
Well, that may be encouraging for musicians to.
Yeah, no, wealth is good. You can have an abundance of wealth, and wealth isn't bad.
Okay.
Right?
No, it's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
No.
It's good to have wealth.
Yes.
It's just, if you think that you're gonna get wealth by playing music, you'll quickly burn out. Because that's just not the way it works. Yeah.
That's important what you just said.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because some people may think that's the road to riches.
Yeah.
But you're saying you could burn yourself out by what? Too many gigs?
You'll burn yourself out by realizing that you have no control over your spiritual satisfaction.
Okay.
Through music and getting money. Like you're never gonna be satisfied. If that's the satisfaction you're looking for in music.
Yes.
If the satisfaction you're looking for is based off of your experience with the other musicians and tapping into a tradition and a lineage and being connected to that, you're gonna get satisfied. You're gonna get satisfied. And the byproduct of that will be more opportunities and people wanting to share that with you, which might even mean financial.
Right.
But if it's just for money. I mean, I don't know. I literally have not met anyone because I think you quickly would give up. Like, the students I teach usually are in college.
Okay.
So I think by that point, they must know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not why.
Now, speaking of control, I know in the older musicians, different generations ago, they didn't have managers because they felt that managers were not honest. Not all of them, just some.
Especially in back in a different time.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, are we in a time now where the musicians, let's say your age or generation, where they do have managers, they find the need for it, or?
It all depends on what you want to deal with and what you don't want to deal with.
Okay. So, do you have a manager?
I have a manager.
Okay.
Because I was just it was too many things for me.
Okay.
I have an orchestra and a trio project and other projects. And
so you're practicing your craft.
Yeah.
You don't have time to do the business aspect. Is that fair?
Yeah, yes, the business, and also I personally find that it's good to have a team or someone that you can bounce ideas off of, aside from the music, just about the career path and like, where are we going? What are we doing?
Right.
I needed that.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna let my wife hear that.
Right.
She does, but then
But
if I'm
in a
trying
different
to,
role,
in a different,
yes,
but if I'm trying to work things out of like,
Yes.
should I do this or that?
Right.
You need a team to work that out. But it is also easier than ever to kind of do everything on your own. Because
technology, you mean?
Technology, you can, if you want and have enough hours, you can book yourself, you can manage yourself and do your own PR and buy a laptop and mix your record and take the videos and stuff. But my belief is it's good. If you feel like you've grown and you can hire someone to do that thing better than you would, do that.
Now, that's a great point. Now, is this your first manager that you've had, or?
Yeah, my first real manager.
Okay.
Yeah, I've worked with other people in the past, but yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is the first, as you say, real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Brian.
Okay, and that's your manager's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to shout out to Brian. Yeah. So, I'm sure have performed with many people, but I did want to ask you about Herbie Hancock. Have you performed with him?
I've never performed with Herbie Hancock.
Is he like your musical grandfather or something like that?
Oh, I mean, everything that I'm talking about right now, he has gone through and more. Because he practices meditation, and I've read his books. And this is the world that he lives in. You know, he actually calls his music spirit music. I remember hearing him say that with Jerry Allen, that they call jazz music. It's actually called spiritual music.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's a conversation he has with Wayne Shorter. And it's a conversation with their guru or their meditation teacher.
Okay.
Oh, I want to say the title of the book is maybe Beyond Improvisation, perhaps.
Okay.
And they're talking about this life and improvising and life and how it relates to the craft. For example, something that Wayne Shorter speaks about in his little portion of the book. He says, when I listen to you being like a musician, a new musician, I want to hear what you care about. I want to hear your values.
Through the music.
Yeah. What do you care about? So that's great, because that's the stuff I think about. Because it's like, well, he doesn't mean I want to hear some mixolydian scale here and I want to hear you reference. It's like, is there patience in your music? Is there vulnerability in your music? Are you taking the world in, or are you imposing,
Mm.
and you can hear these things with
You
musicians.
can.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, can that be taught, or is that something that has to be lived?
It has to be lived.
Okay.
It's happening whether we want it to or not.
Okay.
Our values are coming through in the music,
All right.
and at all times,
Uh-huh.
you can sense it,
Mm.
and it can be taught.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I try and teach at least by taught it can be explained.
That's maybe a better word. Explained.
it can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
explained.
yeah.
Is whether someone decides to take it on or not,
Right.
but it can be explained.
Hmm.
Sure. Because I'm writing a book about this.
Are you?
Hmm.
Can you share the title? Or,
Yeah, yeah.
What is it?
The book is called Where Music Lives.
Wow. And so
And
have you gotten a manuscript yet out, or?
that I've written 10,000 words.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of words. I started writing it like 7 years ago.
Wow.
And
so what's the theme of it?
Where Music Lives
Mhm.
explores where music lives in our lives, and how noticing that music lives everywhere means that the practices that musicians use to become better musicians
Mhm.
are really tools that we use to become better people,
Okay.
and that because these things are intertwined, it's important for them to be acknowledged for me. So where music lives,
Uh-huh.
where
Okay.
is the body?
Ah.
Music for me is the soul, because you can't touch it, you
Mhm.
can't grab it, but we can experience it together or on our own.
Yes.
And lives is lives, and that's, we all have an individual life.
Mhm.
We all have our experiences of this world, our individuality amongst together. So where music lives is body,
Hmm.
soul,
Mhm.
and mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we all have an individual mind. The minute we were born, all right, stuff we know from our spirit, we've known forever.
Right. It's just
It's
innate
just,
in
it's
us.
just,
Right.
it's just there.
Right.
You just know it.
Yes.
Our bodies is our way of, I call it, it's our way of, it's our entrance to the game.
Okay.
It's our way of entering this dimension.
Okay. All right.
We're all here, and our bodies is our way of being like, I'm here.
All right. Uh-huh.
Right? This cup is here. The piano is there.
Yes.
Everything has a body, a mind, and a spirit. And the mind, for me, that's our individuality, because our minds are shaped. They kind of start blank at the beginning of our life, and then they're shaped with experiences and memories and what our elders are telling us,
Right.
or even the youth is trying to tell us.
Right.
And that, understanding that everything has mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
Shout out to the song. Made me realize, so if I'm working on my mind, my body, and my soul,
Mhm.
I'm working on my music,
Mm.
my inner music.
Right.
And to see music not as like this thing that's performed and you're being entertained.
Mhm.
Right now, this conversation is music.
Ah, yes.
There's a harmony to this conversation.
Right, right.
Or different Sikhs, Inyat Khan, who wrote The Mysticism of Sound and Music,
Uh-huh.
a harmonious sound or not harmonious sound. If I were to take this and smash it against,
Uh-huh.
that would be a not harmonious sound.
Right,
Right?
right.
So these same rules apply everywhere.
Mhm.
So I broke it down.
Okay.
The chakras, you know, the
Yes.
chakras.
Yes.
So I was like, all right, where music lives? Let's see. So the way I start my classes, I'm like, all right, class, let's talk about creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the difference between imagination and inspiration. And then oftentimes they're like, well, inspiration is something that you get from the outer world,
Okay.
and imagination is from within.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, that's it. That's exactly it.
Yes.
There are different ways of looking at this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so if you're telling me that your spirit can be inspired and your mind can imagine it, that means there's like a whole lot of other stuff we can be talking about, right? Mind, body, and spirit. So let's break it down. All right, the mind. Let's start with the crown chakra.
Yes.
Right? So I was thinking, all right, what's in the crown chakra? For me, and again, disclaimer, this is just the way that I think.
Yes, of course.
It's not the right way or whatever. We have, this is for me where thoughts live.
Okay.
Word thoughts. Mind thoughts.
Yeah.
Which is ego thoughts. It's happening all the time.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. When I'm thinking about good and bad, this is where it's happening.
Right.
Then there's the third eye.
Yes.
Whereas image thoughts.
Okay.
So, for example, if someone has anxiety, they might picture the worst case scenario in their mind and like see like the plane's gonna crash that I'm on, and I'm seeing it crash in my eyes, right? So it's gaining control of that.
All right.
Or understanding it, because you can't control, it's just understanding it.
Yes.
Then there's so for me, that's the mind.
Okay.
This makes our mind. That's harmony. That's personal. Crown chakra and the third eye.
Yes.
Then we have the throat chakra. And the throat includes the mouth, the actual expression, and the throat.
Okay.
And then you have the heart chakra.
Yes.
Right. For me, the heart chakra, these chakras are always moving together and against each other. So just to bring it back up to the mind,
okay,
and to understand truth and the mind, you have truth lives in your heart. I think that's for me.
Okay.
When I hear the voice of the universe or the voice of God,
it's in your heart.
It's in my heart. It's here. And
Right.
it's truth. And I just know that it's truth.
Got it.
You know, like, my mind is like, you shouldn't be doing this because, you know, it's not good, because my heart knows the truth.
Got it. Yes.
So the soul lives in the heart and the throat,
Mm-hmm.
in the throat, because you have to express that throat, and that when express that heart, and when singers are singing, that's why they embody the spirit of whatever they are singing, because it's connected.
Sure. Sure.
Right? And there's also one truth. So it's melody. It's one truth. You can't hear multiple voices of truth.
Of truth.
You know,
So melody is a truth.
yeah.
Okay.
Single melody, the truth.
Okay.
Here it's the harmony, and the reason why
With the
mind,
third eye and the mind.
and the crown
And the
chakra.
crown
The
chakra.
reason why it's harmony is because it's your preference in harmony is very subjective,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
But melody is truth,
Mm-hmm.
subjective. Then you have the three remaining chakras, which is your gut,
Okay.
which is, we were talking about the gut earlier,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The reproductive, which is an essential energy of life.
Yes.
And the root chakra, which connects us to one another and Mama Earth.
Yes. Yes.
Those, all right, this might seem really, really out there as a thought,
Okay.
but to me that makes the body, and I don't really include the arms and the limbs,
Okay.
because if you had no limbs, you would still have those three chakras
That's true.
that make the body.
Right.
And so the body is rhythm, right?
Okay.
The body is rhythm. The walking is rhythm.
Yes.
And then you understand rhythm in your mind and everything. But at its basic,
Yes.
as its basis, we learn about rhythm with our bodies.
So the entire body is rhythm.
The entire body is rhythm, and the core centers, you really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You really feel it here, or like there's a reason why when we dance,
Yes.
the hips start to move.
Right,
There's-
right.
And I'm the kind of guy who's like, but why? But why?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And so then by looking at all these chakras,
Uh-huh.
I thought, all right, so how are these chakras affecting me as a person on this planet? And because I'm a musician, how is it affecting my music? And the argument would be to become a better musician. If you're musician-centric, that's all you care about.
Okay.
You'll get better at music by locking yourself in a practice room and working on your stuff
Uh-huh.
all day.
Okay.
And I've done that. At my boarding school in Juilliard, I've done that.
Okay.
And it's been good. But when you enter real life,
Mm-hmm.
now you're dealing with all the other elements of living that were never explained.
Mm.
So I had to go through each one to understand better. First, I wanted to get in control with not control, I wanted to understand my thoughts
Yes.
better. Because as you can tell, there's a lot that goes on. And I was like, good thoughts, bad thoughts. This is that video. I've been thinking about this for years,
Okay.
for 10 years maybe.
Uh-huh.
So there are exercises that you can get in touch with to understand that better. Then there's exercises you can do to understand your vision too better. Now, like as an artist, you're gonna have to have some foresight of vision so you can create a career path in a life. And actually, that goes for anyone.
That's
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you have to build a relationship with your foresight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, this is stuff that my mom taught me. You know,
Sounds like it.
yeah, this is, you know, you have to, if you're nervous about this situation that's coming up,
Uh-huh.
envision yourself doing well there. Can you see yourself do well? And can you, because,
And you've done that.
yeah, because without the work done properly,
Mm-hmm.
you might be your vision might be seeing you fail,
Correct.
Right?
Right. Yes.
which means you will.
Yes. Well, they call it the self-fulfilling prophecy, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And so if we're gonna have that kind of power over ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that I'm giving myself the best chance. Some people naturally have it. I know some people who are just like, I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
And maybe they have other parts of their life that they're figuring out. So it's all a
Okay.
balance, right?
Right.
But for me, like I definitely had a bit of disaster syndrome in my brain, so I had to like do the work to see better. And there are exercises that I've used to envisage, first of all, envisage the people I love doing well, to really practice
Wow.
doing that.
That's almost like a form of a prayer. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm being
No,
too bold, but
100%.
uh-huh.
So that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we keep going down the body, like obviously like chanting and then praying to connect to your heart, exercise, eating water, different movements. And I realized that all these things contributed to my general health and to the general music within me. And then I could then start relating to music and art with this awareness. So when I'm saying I can hear the breath, that's because of that practice.
Yes.
Or I can hear the rushness in this, or I can feel what this person was going through, or like it's really speaking to my gut right now, like something, the way that person just went with courage to just try that thing on stage.
You can feel that.
You can feel that. Maybe you can't define it,
Okay.
but you can feel it, and that's something that we all appreciate in life. It's effort. I think
Right.
effort is the universal understanding.
Yes.
Like, wow, someone put effort into making this.
That's right. That's right.
Or we're talking about plants.
Yes.
Wow, this plant. This is not a real plant.
Right.
Or that tree outside
Yes.
has put in effort for 25 years to be as big as it is today.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yes.
or being here and being part of your podcast and with the whole crew. It's something that you appreciate. And these kind of lessons or these kind of understanding, I feel like, is a layer in education that I begged for, because there's so much mental and emotional strain that happens in trying to live a artistic life,
Oh, sure.
that would get in the way of you being creative. And if none of these things are spoken about for young students,
Uh-huh.
I just thought there has to be a way to kind of get to it earlier,
Yes.
because a lot of stuff would happen to me on the road
Mm-hmm.
that weren't good for me and weren't good for my mental health.
Okay.
And like to be around like toxic environments,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just
Oh, sure. I mean, the businesses.
yeah, you know what the music
well,
industry can
yes,
be
yes,
like,
yes.
whether it's like toxic in terms of mentally toxic,
Yes.
or indulging in toxic
Substances.
activities,
Yes,
substances
yes,
and
yeah,
activities.
absolutely.
Dealing with fearing of letting people down,
Mhm.
or whatever. There's like all these things that contribute to one's music,
Right.
and we all have a music within us that lives at all times, and it's so beautiful and it's so real,
Mm-hmm.
and it can get obscured if one of the chakras is not in line. Something as simple as you tell this to a teenage kid like me, like, yo, drink water and eat your greens,
Right.
because you will not be able to express the music within you, because one of the pillars is
Right.
unbalanced.
Yeah, that's not going to go over well.
It's not going to go well. You're not, and now I feel it.
Yes.
Like, if I don't
Well, now
eat-
you can appreciate it. Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes.
and
yeah.
I feel it if I don't eat enough food and don't drink enough water, and like
Mhm.
my body hurts when I'm playing.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
and that's me trying to be connected to the chakras.
Yes.
It's like my body is telling me something.
Right.
What is it telling me? Oh, I need to. But you know, it might be that it might not be that obvious.
Yeah. But it sounds like you also, because if our body is talking to us all the time, but it sounds like you listen to your body.
Yeah, I definitely try.
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely try to listen to my body. And the biggest lesson, not the, you know, the biggest, the greatest, like a big a big lesson that I learned
Yeah.
was wait, now it's evading me. I got distracted by the biggest.
Now take your time.
Yeah.
It's probably one of many big lessons.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that just trying to understand it a little bit
Mhm.
day by day
Mm-hmm.
is enough. Is enough.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
And just to loop it,
Yeah.
this is what Herbie Hancock said.
Okay.
He said, forget about, you know, if you reach a certain point with music where you've learned and learned and learned and learned a lot of stuff.
Yes.
This is kind of where I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Get all this mental stuff. You learn.
Right.
But then when it's time to share music,
Yes.
people are trying to listen not necessarily to the musician in you. They're trying to listen to the person in you.
Mm-hmm.
The same, and that those delicacies live in every profession.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when I go to a doctor,
Yeah.
maybe the doctor knows a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but the doctor also has to be able to sense my vibe
Mm-hmm.
and say I'm sick. The doctor's got to make me feel just by their energy like, okay, well, you'll be good. And there's like
Yes.
always other things at play.
Yes.
And at that point, it's not really just being a good doctor, it's just
Right.
being a good person.
Right.
And that comes through in the music.
Yeah, that's something. Because with doctors, they call that, good bedside manner. You're trying to relate to the patient as a person, not just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Check.
Right, exactly.
And music's the same way, art's the same way.
Mhm.
And with when you're playing gigs, and this is something that happens a lot in the music when playing jazz music.
Yes.
It will get to your solo and people will say, "Tell your story,"
Yeah,
right?
yes.
When I was younger, I was like, "What do you mean?
What story?
What story? Like, I tell a
Yes,
story?
yes.
Like what?"
But
And
now you know.
I'm understanding more in relation to what Wayne Shorter was saying. It's like he's really saying, "What's your story? What do you care about
Right.
in this life?
Wow.
What are your values? Because it's gonna come through, and it's all good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
it's all good in the sense of I am very much on the spectrum of let's have goodness
Okay.
in the world,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
Like love and respect and unity and good manners and because I think that makes good art.
Yes.
But I was just reading on my way here, the stories of great art made by troubled people who also did troubling things,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes. You're
And
right.
that's also very interesting, but you can hear it in their art.
The troubling things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You can hear it.
Interesting.
And it doesn't make them bad or good. It just is what it is. And I realized that if that's going to be, I'm always thinking about what I wish I had as as a role model.
Okay.
And I just was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if like you could be cool but not an asshole? Sorry for the word.
That's
but
all right. Yes. Yes.
Like, especially for young men,
Okay.
it's cool to be respectful to your family, to your mother.
Yes.
It's cool to step out the way to let someone go through.
Yes.
Like, it's cool to not want to get messed up every night.
Right. Right. Yes.
And you didn't see that often because the cooler thing was to do exactly all that other stuff.
The opposite of it.
The opposite of
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes.
And that's part of my mission as a artist today. I just want it. I'm not I want it to be cool, but I just want to step into this world of trying my best to do good.
Right. Well, it sounds like if you're doing your best to be good, then you're creating it in the world.
And it's going to come through in the music.
And it's going to come through in the music.
Exactly. You're getting my point.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And the young people, young men, or whomever,
Yeah.
they're going
It's
to
like,
feel
oh,
it.
this music is cool. What is this? Who made this? That guy? Oh, he's living this life and he's happy? Or at least he's trying. He's being vulnerable about his emotions.
Right.
Whatever it is, I don't know what I am, obviously, in this moment, and we'll figure it out as time goes on. But I just know that we got to do our best to give an example.
That actually sparks a question, because if jazz seems to always, well, most of the time, be playing to an older audience, and the older audience is aging out, as I say delicately.
Yeah.
So how is it, as a young musician, do you bring in younger audiences?
I mean, it's undeniable that if you want to reach the younger audience, you have to be online. It's undeniable.
Okay.
That's where the young people are seeing things.
But do they find jazz cool?
I think it's becoming cooler.
Okay.
At least amongst the younger, or rather than cooler, it's becoming more mainstream.
Oh, really?
Because it's always been cool.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
It's always
That's
been
true.
the coolest. Roy Hargrove, like, cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. And that's part of what attracts people to the music, right? Because
Yeah.
it feels so good.
Right.
But now it's becoming main on the more mainstream, and by that I mean like young kids just want to play Charlie Parker
Uh-huh.
solos.
But do they want to be not musicians, but what about the audience? That's what I'm
Right,
speaking
the
about. The
audience.
audience, right. So
Yeah.
because your audience is generally older people of an older generation, and as
Mhm.
they transition,
Mhm.
you need now
Yeah.
a younger audience to now fill the auditoriums, the
To find
concert
us.
halls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
How does that
and
happen?
well, one of the ways that I'm trying to do that
Okay.
is by writing my music,
Got
my
it.
new music,
Yes.
the sound that I feel of today,
Uh-huh.
right? How do I feel in 2026, and what would I like to share from that feeling in 2026? And I think that's something that attracts the youth, because it's like, yeah, this is us. This is us. This is how I feel. This is how I feel today. And the American songbook and
Yeah.
playing standards.
Yes.
They didn't grow up hearing those songs on the
Right,
TV and
right.
stuff. Uh, it hits a different place. But
Mhm.
I'll play some songs that people know today
Okay.
and treat it the same way that I would treat a standard. And the thing that they'll get is they can understand that, oh, he made it his own thing.
So you'll take a standard and make it
I'll take a song of
of
today,
today. Oh, I
a
see.
song of today, and I'll treat it the same way that I would in the context of now I'm playing the standard and playing it my own way. And I think that's what excites people and attracts people to this music.
Okay.
It's this rebirth.
I gotcha.
And rebirth is extremely energizing and exciting.
Yes.
And I think that's what's happening more and more. It's always, I mean, more and more. People obviously been writing their music,
Right.
but with social media now, it just seems like there's so many people. And I think new creations, and creations that are still rooted,
Okay.
like
In the tradition, I
in the
guess.
tradition,
Yeah.
still rooted into the things that make this music what it is,
Right.
is important too. I don't think we create things from nothing. I think
Got it.
everything's already been created.
Yes. Okay.
And I think that having one good step in the past, if you know that you love the past and you honor the ancestors,
Yeah.
you can take a step forward and know that you're going in the direction that they'd hope for. But that's important to still step forward.
Well, that's interesting. Speaking of ancestors, because I saw a video clip of you, and I can't pronounce the gentleman's name, talking about the Harlem Renaissance, and you guys were talking about the music and who was playing during the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah.
And it was a wonderful video. I don't know if you remember it. His name spelled M-W. I think he's an African gentleman.
Oh,
And-
Wenzo.
Yes,
Yes.
that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys did this, kind of discussion. Were you him talking, you playing
Yes.
about the different musicians that, kind of inspiration, idols, whatever you want to call them, who came through the Harlem Renaissance.
Yeah, the Harlem Renaissance was very important. And very important for me because I love the Harlem Stride sound.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in boarding school, it was a classical boarding school, right? Classical music boarding school.
Okay.
So the piano liturgy was all Rachmaninoff, Beethoven, and Mozart. And when I got there, I was already there studying jazz music.
Okay.
And back then everyone was into pyrotechnics, lists and like, and I didn't want to play that music. But then I found Art Tatum.
Ah.
And then I found Fats Waller, and they were playing this style that was stride that the classical kids could understand because is very similar to Brahms music or polka music.
Mm.
And so I was like, that's what I identify with.
Oh.
This you guys are all playing your classical music and you're able to do your pyrotechnics, but look, this is it.
Okay.
And that was a way for me to find identity in a classical boarding school where I felt like I was playing like my classical music. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And I felt like the Renaissance. Then from there you can just see how the styles developed into all the way what it is today.
Yes, yes.
But that was like my classical music for sure.
Nice, nice. Well, I want to ask you two more questions, and then we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
You met Andre de Shields?
Yes.
How did that even happen?
Okay. So, I guess it was over a year ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I was invited to play at a birthday party for a wonderful man. His name was Michael Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
60th birthday party at Joe's Public Library.
Uh-huh.
My friend Alfonso Horn,
Okay.
shout out,
Uh-huh.
invited me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the theme was 30s, 40s.
Okay.
Michael Dinwiddie was a dramaturg,
Uh-huh.
specialist,
Mm,
like incredible.
I'm sure.
And so Alfonso, who was working on the Louis Armstrong show in New York,
On
was like,
Broadway.
"All right, come play this gig for their birthday."
Okay.
What he didn't tell me was that he would have to leave. I mean, he might have told me, but it was just funny the way it happened.
Okay.
It was like, all right, I'm gonna go do the Louis Armstrong show. You finish the birthday. So I'm like, okay. And I'm playing
Mm-hmm.
Fats Waller,
Okay.
30s, 40s. I'm like,
Yes.
great. And Andre de Shields was there. He was sat in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very, very good friends with Michael.
Okay.
And because he was in Ain't Misbehavin', the Broadway musical show about
Yes.
Fats Waller, he knew all the songs I was playing. So he like got up from his chair and then he like came closer to me. And Michael was like, "Oh, you have to sing one. You have to sing one." So we ended up doing Ain't Misbehavin' or something.
Wow.
And we connected that day.
Uh-huh.
Sort of was like, "Who are you?" He was like, "Who are you?" Like, I was hearing you play Jitterbug Waltz and you were doing stuff with it. I was doing it my own way,
Yes.
and he really appreciated it because he was looking for a new MD for the revival of Ain't Misbehavin'.
Wow, look at that.
And he was like, "Would you be interested in doing that?"
Whoa, yes.
And I had a concert with my orchestra like 3 weeks later. I'm like, I'll write something for you.
Oh.
Like, I'll write an arrangement. So I wrote an arrangement. He came with the director, and they were like, well, this is our guy to do the new arrangements.
Wow.
So we did something last year. We did some work sessions, and hopefully that'll be happening in the near future. But then I did more things with him. I would accompany him when he would win awards, and whenever we can, we hang out.
That's
He's
excellent.
and amazing.
He sure is. He sure is. He's talking about a legend.
Yeah, I think the proper way to introduce Mr. de Shields is Broadway deity.
Yes. Yes, I've actually heard that.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. No, it's Broadway deity.
Yes.
Andre de Shields.
Yes, yes.
Legend.
Right.
Yeah.
So where can somebody see you these days? Where are you performing?
Oh,
In and around town?
yeah.
Other states? Tell us.
Yeah, around the world. I'll be in Europe this summer. I'll be when is this coming out? The podcast.
Within the next 10 to 14 days.
Okay, so I guess in April,
Okay.
I'll be giving actually a master class and a concert in Vermont.
Oh.
It's something I'm trying to do more of. Share like what we're doing, my
Okay.
concept. And the two big things happening this year is the album on April 3rd,
Okay. Right.
and then my sound orchestra, which is my orchestra,
Wow.
that's coming out November 3rd.
Got it. Got it. So let's hear your website. So in case people want to
Yeah,
kind of
so
follow you.
MathisPicard.com or MathisPicard.com.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So one final question.
Yes, please.
How would you like to be remembered?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really think about that.
Yeah.
I think if I were to think of something right now, I just want to be remembered as. I mean, let's connect it to what we were talking before. Someone who always tried to do the right thing, no matter how difficult it would get, and to treat people the right way.
Perfect. Perfect.
That would be it.
Listen, Mathis, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
This has been wonderful.
It's been wonderful, and it's been long.
It's been wonderful and long. So I'm gonna thank the audience.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm sorry for speaking so much.
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. I want to thank the audience for sticking with us. This has been a wonderful interview. I told you I was excited to be speaking to Mathis Picard. So thanks for hanging out with us. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on MyattJazz.